Just because you haven't eaten, we can't work like this no more.
No, see.
Because if you bring the context,
if there was eating at the beginning, and then there's no eating because of one thing or the other, then there's a problem.
Kiss, Kenya's #1 hit music station.
Of Dutch businessman Tob Cohen.
Is it mysterious?
Apparently, there's so many things, But
wait, before we even get into it, didn't everybody jump to say this Chile had done it?
Okay, yeah.
I kid you not. I went through the internet on that day, and everyone, including you,
of course,
decided that this chick has done it. Give us the story.
Please, my supposition has not changed. Yeah, all right.
Cool. Let us go.
So, taking, of course, the most important newspaper in the country, it's called The Star. Yes, I see on the front page they've dropped like an excerpt of now one of the recent developments in this case, and they're saying divorce case. So Tob, before his demise, all right, had already filed for divorce against his wife. He was like, hey, I'm done with you. So I'm like, okay, we all knew that they were filing for divorce, but what's up with this headline? So I turned to page 4 or 5, and they're talking about how this guy filed for divorce under certificate of urgency earlier this year, January this year, yes? And one of the most important grounds under certificate of urgency, bro, unajua certificate of urgency ni nini? Sisi tulipelekwa certificate of urgency, bra. Under certificate of urgency, this guy filed for divorce.
As in expedite.
Yani harakisha.
If the judge is on the toilet, get out of the toilet, rush to the chambers, make a ruling.
I'm going to die. Yes, like it wasn't. If it's not.
So certificate of urgency was issued.
Because of what? This guy says he's been pneumoed for 4 years.
He's been pneumoed. Sedes.
4 years, no sedes.
Because you are sedes.
4 years. Yeah. I'm like, do you know?
This story this story will get us in trouble. 4 years.
They give a timeline of all of the great things Tob and Sarah did together. Yeah? When they met and she was his secretary, then they built the company for the tours, then they moved in together, they put money together, they built the digs. And then this guy 2014 is like, 4 years of no eating. I'm done with you. Really?
If you can stay 4 years, imagine you can stay 4 years. At what point did he decide, after the 4 years, did he decide to do what? To go to court? Because I'm thinking, if it was a lawyer, we're talking maybe 24 hours. 24 hours, the house is burning down.
The mysterious death. The mystery surrounding the death of tycoon Tob Cohen. So this guy was the one who was found in a septic tank. Yes, and everyone is running and saying it's his wife. Day after day, we get new details.
Including you.
Yes, of course. So, why? Anyway, every day we get new details about the circumstances surrounding his death. Now, we all know that this guy had filed for divorce, divorce. He didn't want to be with his wife anymore. But what was interesting for me, which stood out, and this is because I saw it in the Star. This was front page news of the Star. This guy filed for divorce under certificate of urgency. He did not want to wait. He was like, you guys better erase this thing right now. And what were the grounds for his certificate of urgency? That he hasn't eaten in 4 years.
Now, what is the problem here?
This
first, is it a jungle thing that this guy took that long?
What?
To go file for that thing.
What? You are not going to wait 4 years?
4 years, bruh.
But let me ask
4 years.
Is it that important? This guy
4 years.
No. What?
Yes.
Kibe, I'm here with you. We build a legacy together. Imagine, we build houses and a business and create this thing called the morning kiss.
Yeah.
And just because you haven't eaten, we can't work like this no more?
No. See,
because if you bring the context,
if there was eating at the beginning, and then there's no eating because of one thing or the other, then there's a problem.
Are you for real?
There's nothing more important than when two people come together. Then they
what?
How do you say it? Then the coming together of these two people.
Really?
Yes, that just makes the relationship strong. Without it, it doesn't make sense.
There's nothing more important.
4 years, there's nothing more important. It doesn't matter the business that you do. It doesn't matter what kind of lifestyle you live.
What?
It doesn't matter how you feel for that person.
Are you crazy?
As long as that intimacy is missing.
This means nothing.
Hakuna badminton.
Bro.
Everything that you're working for means rubbish.
Kibe, we've built all of this here together.
And I'm not getting you.
And the most important thing to you is you're going to throw years and years of togetherness.
I want to give you a very simple example of how a man operates.
This is nonsense.
Right? A man operates like that hourglass. Have you seen the hourglass?
Yeah.
Now the hourglass, you start on top where all the sand is on top, right?
Yeah.
Now that's when a man has reset his system.
Yeah.
This is when he's coming from the bedroom after a nyom.
Oh my God.
Okay? He is full,
Yeah.
right? And he just keeps dripping off slowly towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
Once that thing is done, it doesn't matter, it can take 2 days. For some men, it can take 2 weeks. But once the resetting is done, that guy needs to eat.
You're right.
Now, if he doesn't eat, he becomes the crankiest person in this world. If you look at some of the ministers and some of the MPs, these guys are not eating. They were asking for masseuses. I think we need to send other people there in Parliament. Because they need to unclog those pipes.
Send some food their way.
Yeah, we need to send the food.
No,
Send food their way.
Kibe, stop it. You're trying to tell me that is all that matters to you as a
Hakuna kitu
man.
kingine mwanaume anafikiria menje nisikudanganye.
Oh.
This may be morning radio, it can be whatever you want to call it.
I bet
There's nothing
you-
else, menje, and I want you to consider this. When a man is talking to you, there's nothing else in his mind.
It's a lie.
There's nothing else. He doesn't care about your car, doesn't care about even that balance of yours. I don't care which school you went to.
Wallan, stop.
All that is on my mind.
Uh.
4 years. You guys are joking.
I don't think so. At Kiss100 Kenya is the handle, hashtag Kamene and Kibe. But if we're trying to unpack something that we found in the newspapers, just so that you know, we get a better understanding of these here, our brothers. Now, we've seen the Tob Cohen murder case unfold day by day. But today there's an interesting tidbit of information that came in the Star that had me thinking, what's really important to you in a relationship? Now, after being married to this lady, this guy filed for divorce earlier this year, January 21st, 2019. He filed for divorce under certificate of urgency. And his certificate of urgency grounds was that apparently he hadn't eaten in 4 years.
Yes, this is the foolishness that is going on in this here country. That you can say you're with somebody and you're not eating. How?
Okay.
How?
First and foremost.
Imagine I'm supposed to look at you daily. Na kuangalia tu cabbage carrot. Right? Wearing those funny deras or diras.
But is that all?
Picking up in my digs for 4 years.
But Kibe,
Are you mad?
as a man, that's all for you in your head. Marriage, relationship, that is all it amounts to. You're not looking at the fact that maybe this lady sacrificed a lot for him, you know, put a lot of effort into building that home together, you know, labda limkera pia. You know, you men are also not at all that in a cup of sunshine every day. You piss us off sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah? So you're going to forget all of those things and then just reduce me as a human being to that functionality?
I looked at the Cohen house. Right? I looked at even the Cohen lady and how she's dressed.
Yeah.
Huyu si mtu alikuwa amesota. Right? Nyumba si stima ilikuwa. She doesn't look like she was starved, so meaning she has been eating. Right? There are cars in the property, and there's property everywhere here coming out of their ears. So Cohen did not stop doing what he was supposed to do just because wamekosana now them. Una check it. Skiza. Cohen did not stop doing what he was supposed to do just because wamekosa. Hata mimi na dem yangu or whoever.
Yeah.
Tukikosana imanishi kwa bed tumekosana. Ipepete.
What?
Quick, fast, minus slow.
First of all, listen. These guys have been together since 1990. 1990.
Okay, that's 29 years.
Bro, 1990. I've been with you those 29 years. Then you're going to come and take away my whole livelihood because of these last 4 years of your umbude, whatever.
But imagine, maybe that 25 years was epic.
And then now 4 years.
You come and take it away. You make me rabid like a dog.
You forget those 25 years of epicness because of 4 years.
You can have been eating.
It's that important to you that you
how old are
see
you?
Nothing else.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
For 27.
Yeah.
You've been eating for 27 years consistently. Food for your belly.
Okay.
Okay? If for 7 days you stop eating, 7, you're going to die. Don't tell me what I've been eating. This thing has no memory.
Oh, really?
No.
So that's how men operate.
That is why
this is all that matters.
I kid you not. Everybody here at Radio Africa, all other stations, every man who has woken up this morning has woken up because of Sedis. You guys, if we take SEDES out of the equation of a man, he will stop showering, stop brushing our teeth. We don't even have to come with a car anymore. What is a job? Coming here? You guys become savages. Stop taking it like a light thing.
But you see now that's
Certificate of K. Urgency.
I don't believe it, guys. 0711 046 100. Remember, at Kiss 100 Kenya.